Are you looking to make extra income from moringa trees? Then you cannot ignore this Moringa Microgreens Kit, because I found this secret trick to growing more moringa trees. Don't struggle to find local moringa anymore. Start to grow your own, just like this. I promise that this is the most satisfying way to benefit from moringa trees. And it's right here in my hands. You don't need land to grow moringa, and you can do this right on your kitchen table. See, I've been growing moringa trees for several years now, and I found that this method by far is the best way to get started growing your own moringa for extra income. Moringa is highly valuable, and it's a tree that you need to have in your plant nursery. How else do you expect to make income from moringa with only a few trees? This is exactly how you can scale your operation fast with this method. Each one of these trees will sell for $10 in the next 30 days. Your small investment today with the Moringa Microgreens Kit will pay off very, very fast. I guarantee it. That's because I've already made over 7 figures from growing moringa trees. And my goal is to help you start growing moringa to earn at least 3 to 4 figures within this month. Get your Moringa Microgreens Kit today, and for extra training, become a member of the Grow Moringa Collective. Now, let's get these babies potted up into the nursery in bigger pots. Stay tuned, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the Grow Moringa YouTube channel and like this video if you want to get more moringa content and learn how you can flex that money muscle, because money does grow on trees. So let's go ahead and get all of these babies potted up now. This microgreens kit has been growing for about 60 days or so in this tray, and they're ready to get out of here, get into bigger trays. I've already cut these back, eaten the leaves fresh many times, and this is one of the best ways that you can have moringa fresh every single day of your own, and to also make extra income. Let's go ahead and jump right in and plant these babies up so you can learn exactly what the next step is, getting them out of this microgreens tray. Thanks for watching. Look at this beautiful Moringa Microgreens kit. It comes with a beautiful tray, soil, and 200 seeds to sprout. And today we're going to go ahead and get these trees potted up into bigger pots. So stay tuned so you can learn how to go from your Moringa Microgreens kit into your moringa nursery. Enjoy. I decided to plant these Moringa microgreens in the raised beds instead of the pots. I realized that I have these 2 beautiful raised beds here that are not being utilized right now. And instead of putting them in the pots, I'd much rather take the time and split them out and divide them amongst these 2 raised beds. Really well spaced out. And that way, within the next 30 days or so, they'll be ready to ship in the mail as starter kit trees. And that's really what we're getting ready for this season, getting a head start on these Moringa microgreens. You can see that they're starting to yellow in there and wilt. I want to get them out of there, and that way they have more room to grow root systems. So let's go ahead and pot these babies up into the raised beds together. Thanks for watching. Let's go ahead and zoom in on this. We want to gently, that's why I kept it dry. I kept this tray dry just so that way it kind of clumps up like this. And I can pull them out really carefully like this. So I'm just going to pull out about half the tray now, just so I know that these are all going to go into this bed here.
And that's about half. That's about half the tray. See, they're already starting to grow little tubers. We're really going to get them the space that they need to really flourish. So let's take a little time and get all of these really well planted. Now we're in the bed here, so it's a good time to weed. And then we're gonna space them out in here. Let's see if we can grab them safely and start to separate them one by one. And then I'm gonna try to keep them on line. Keep them real tight up here, closer to the sun over here. So we'll just bury them slightly and they'll come up over time. If I need to pull them up, I will. But we're gonna go down in line here, but what I'll do is I'll stagger them now here. I'm not really pressing down too hard. I'm not really trying to go too low, but low enough to kind of get them some dirt underneath all that mulch. And see how I'm staggering it? So now I would come here and we'll put another one here. I'll put another one here. Stagger the trees a little bit. Just kind of getting the soil pushed up a little bit around the roots. Try not to submerging them too much, but just still trying to keep the stems vertical. Oh, look at that. Still a big old block on there. That's good. Try to keep the roots from being disturbed as much as possible. That one's going to come back well. Great. So that essentially is how we're going to keep going down this line. So if we go over here, okay, let's keep going down this line here. So we'll put one here. We've got to go a couple hundred trees, maybe at least 100 in here. Okay, we'll put one here. And then we'll go down the second line and then we'll put one here, stagger. Just going down slightly, getting the roots in there slightly, just enough. And then I can come through and water and keep them wet as they push their roots further down. Look, there's already a little tuber starting to form here, which is nice. So I'm just staggering them in. Yep, this is time. This was the time to get them all out of here. They're already starting to get too big for this little pot here. They're stretching and their roots are just kind of getting bound up. This is good to get them out of here. Nice root systems. And into the raised bed. This is exciting. Really like this organization. I'm inspired to take this time to plant this out with such delicacy. Oh, look at that root system. Look at that. That one's in there. Oh, yeah. That one's doing its thing. Oh, yeah. These roots over here are really nice and big. Okay, so we have the second line. And maybe we planted the third line kind of up a little bit. Because this looks like it's the third line here. A little bit too up. I want to make sure I keep it in everything in a straight line. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's a little jagged here, but we'll straighten it up here on this second row here. Let's keep going. Want to get a different view over here. Let's see what it looks like over here. And we'll push it down a little bit. There we go. Nice. Enjoy that view here of us kind of coming down the line a little bit. And see, here we're going straight through. So let's go ahead and put one here. That'll start the line. Now we'll put one here. Lots of mulch right here. Got to get her into some soil. Don't really want the mulch too much around the little stem. But you've got to get it to stand up still. And we may be able to get one more over here. Yeah, let's do it. Whoa, yeah. Oh yeah, she'll like that. She'll get real big right there. Okay. Still got this nice hunk of burning love right here for this spot. There you go, baby. Yeah. I put these beds together over the last 2-3 years just from sticks, from moringa cuttings, which has been really great way to not only use the excess material that I have from the trees so nothing goes to waste. What is that? That might be moringa coming up on its own right there in line. Perfect. Look at that. There are still tubers and moringa in these beds from trees that I planted last April. And some of them might have died back in the summer, and I pulled a bunch out, but some of them might be popping up now still. Okay, so let's get this one here in this line. Yeah, okay, we're going down this line here. Okay, good. Lots of leaves. Let's try to get to soil here. There's a stick there. I can feel it, but she'll go in good right there. All right, and then we can put one here on the end. Oh man, these beds are going to be so nice. I'm really excited to then have them get tubers. Once they get tubers, I can pull them out and ship them in the mail as starter kits. I mean, look, they're really nice right now. Nice roots and everything. All right, so we now have a nice line right here. So we're going to stagger in between, making sure that we're still in line with the others, which we are right there. So we'll establish our point, and then now we can go down the other ones in line here that we're starting right here. Not sure if we'll be able to get one more over here along this edge. I think so. Cool. This is going pretty easy. Easy peasy. Let's get one right here in line. I'm not really trying to put a lot of pressure on it after I put it in. I'm gonna get it wet, and just the roots themselves are going to push down pretty quickly in the next couple days. So as long as I keep it wet. Okay, it looks like we've got a full line. Let's keep going down, staggered. This is all in the day's work. I know it's a lot of back breaking work, but this is what I was just saying earlier today to Lev, is that, man, we do this once, we plant this. I might spend, 20, 30 minutes doing this task, but over the next couple months, this is going to give me a huge advantage, because I'll have, already right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then if we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, so maybe 50. So maybe there's 100 left over in total. So maybe 50-50 in each bed. There may be a little bit more in that other bed. But that's about it, huh? 60 trees left over out of all the ones that I cut back and that might have passed and died back already. There's already one right there. That's pretty cool. I think there's one there that I just planted. All right, we're still moving down. All right, should we bring the camera up a little bit more? Oh, yeah. This is wealth. Having these beds, now I always have something that I can plant in for years and years and years. And I'll just keep adding soil. I'll keep adding good plants in here. And naturally get some natural droppings from the trees above. Wow, look at this nice dark soil here. So nice. Yeah. Really nice soil. These trees are getting a good home. I'm really excited for this spring season. I've been doing lots of planting, lots of prepping, lots of growing. I already got 3,000 seeds sprouted in the greenhouse, which is really great. Great head start for the season. I think we're coming down to the end here, and this might be it. That's all we got for you, folks. This is what they call the easy life. Just do some planting, putting your seeds into some soil, and you have more than enough for you and many others in abundance. That's what this whole thing is about. Now we'll have lots to share and lots to help us with our bills and income, and also with our health, because we get to eat fresh moringa every day. Thanks, Miss Moringas, for providing so much health, wealth, and abundance, and knowledge, and everything. I mean, you've given me everything that I could have ever asked for just by sticking by your side. You're sticking by my side. Taking care of each other, getting you out there in the world. All the others need to know and see your glory. Okay, this is getting kind of close to the mulberry I might go out a little bit with these ones. Let's go right here. Let's plant it right here. That's it.
Hey, thanks for coming by and learning more about how you can grow moringa for yourself or as a business, and for learning how to take the next step in your microgreens kit, going from seed in the trays. Within 60 days, you can pull them out, put them into the field, put them into larger beds, put them outside in the winter. You can grow moringa all winter long and get them started and get a head start in the microgreens kit, and then bring them out early in the spring. If you get your microgreens kit now, you'll get a head start on the spring season. So you can also put them in pots. We were going to put them in pots, but now they're doing well in their new home here on the raised beds. You can see here. And I'll get some biostimulant on them. I actually just got back from Miami, a 12-hour round trip to Miami to pick up more of our biostimulant. Keep in touch. Subscribe to the Grow Moringa YouTube channel and like this video if you haven't yet. Get your microgreens kit today, so that way you can have a plethora and an abundance of moringa growing super fast. Peace and love.